Hi, Queens, and welcome back to this week's episode of the Sexiest in the City podcast. I'm your host, Fatima Z-Wen. This week's episode, I actually feel like this is very important because a lot of people don't realize that the group settings that you're in and the people that you're around, they really do influence the way that you act and behave. And then the way that you behave and you act influences your reality. How Joe Dispenza says, your personality will end up influencing your personal reality. So I've just noticed that things could look like, kind of like the quote, all things that look like sugar are sweet. I feel like that goes for a lot of groups of people. You could think that a setting could look fun. You want to join into that group, but then whenever you get to know the group or you get into the setting, you realize it's the last fucking shit you've expected. The way I am as a person is like, I've really reserved myself from a lot of people because I just found myself that if I get around certain types of people, I end up getting really influenced. And I'm like, that's normal behavior. Human beings, when they are around people, that is normal behavior to be influenced by the people around you. So that's why it's very important to pick and choose who you bring into your circle. Like, you can't just be having weird ass motherfuckers coming into your space. Like, you need to make sure, like, we can't be having that. It is very important to protect your energy and protect who you hang around and the groups of people that you're with, because it could be really slippery slope when you get with the wrong groups of people and you end up making decisions that, like, who you are to your character, to your core, that's not even who you are, but it's because who you're around normalizes that type of behavior. So for you to step out of line, you would be like the odd one out. It's very, very, very important to pick your settings, and on top of that, protect your energy, because then yes, you can be around people, but at the end of the day, when you come home and you lay down in your bed, it's all about how you feel when you put your head down to sleep. It's like, how do you feel? Who's your inner self and how does she feel? And if you feel drained and tired and like, this is not who I am, this is not the life I want, and you're questioning like, what the fuck is this? And like an existential crisis, I think it's important to start protecting your peace and protecting your energy and protecting who gets to even come around your bubble. And so in today's episode, I'm going to share with you guys 4 ways to protect your energy and to keep your energy exclusive and just not be all up in everybody's fucking faces and just having your energy intertwined with just spiritual fucking bums. Like, genuinely, we live in a society that's lost, that's fucking brainwashed. And it's very important that you protect yourself and protect your mind from getting influenced by any of those type of people. And so yes, you guys, let's just jump into today's episode. So number 1, like I just said, your environment shapes your reality. I cannot stress this enough. Growing up, I grew up in a very Islamic religious household. I respect people's beliefs. I respect what people choose to believe, but I don't follow that. So I just feel like that really influenced how I acted and what I believed in, because obviously, think about it, like, you grow up in an Islamic household, a Jewish household, an atheist household. It's normalized this because, you know, your whole family has it, and it is what it is, you know? And that can be in all aspects of life, but I'm just bringing religion into this matter. Take out religion, right? I think even in group settings. So whenever I became pregnant at 18, and I want to give you guys a little quick backstory on the queen. So you guys, if you guys haven't been here into my last episodes, I've talked a little bit about my childhood and a little bit about my high school experience. And so I'm going to give you like a brief summary of who I was and the type of archetype I was in high school. So in high school, I really was not into the mix, no parties, none of that. I was just really a nerd and I loved it. And shit, I'm still a motherfucking nerd. But to me, I was nerd maxing every single day, 24/7, forever. And so when I became pregnant at 18, 19, I think that like 1 to 4, 5 year mark, really to me, it's like that 1 to 3, 4 year mark. It's just really chaotic and you're like really jumping into motherhood. So I didn't have time to go to the club, you know, like, we 18, let's go out, let's go get drinks, let's do this. Like, no, like, my priorities completely shifted, because that's what happens when you become a mom. Like, you prioritize who you love and what you love. And so everything twisted up. And I think I had this sense of FOMO, especially with my postpartum depression. Like, I felt like I was missing out on going out, getting ready, going with friends, listening to music, and like having fun. I really wanted to do this so fucking bad, and it really made me sad because I was just at home chilling. So let's skip to the time. We skip a couple, you know, years later. I've had Layla, I've had my daughter. It's been 2-3 years, whatever. I start working a job. I meet my new friends. I start to go out. I start to mingle. I'm like, what's up? What we doing? Like, hello. That's when I felt like, okay, I'm starting to get that groove of going out. And I'm starting to feel like what I've been missing, which I was literally so like in a FOMO, like missing out on this experience, right? And okay, so as I started to go out, yeah, it's fun, but nobody talks about, like, there's such a duality of life. Like, there's good and bad. There's the sun, there's the moon, there's the cold, there's the heat. There is good and bad to everything, and nobody talks about the bad of going out in club culture and being outside and being all up in everybody's face and socializing. Like, yes, let me validate networking and talking to people and creating experience and memories with humans, and humans are social creatures. 1000% I get it, and the balance and whatever the fuck, all that bullshit. Okay, I get it. But on a real spiritual note right now, your soul, when you get into all those environments, it does absorb on you. I really do believe that. Like, you absorb all this energy. It's very important to stay away from that because, like I said, it really does affect your personal reality. Like, back to what the story I was saying. So as I'm starting to go out, I'm starting to notice the habit of people that are on their shit, on their grind, self-improvement, focusing on bettering their life. Those people are usually inside, focused on a hobby, focused on looking good, like just focused on themselves and prioritizing themselves in every aspect of their life. Yes, going out occasionally, but for the most part, they're focused on themselves. But then there's another group of people where it's like every single day it's getting drinks. Every single day it's fucking off, fucking around. And it's every single day. And you notice that there's people that mingle together, and those are usually the type of people that flock together. You know what I'm saying? You start to pick up on that. Once I started reading How to Break the Habit of Being Yourself, he even says it, Dr. Joe Dispenza, that your personality affects your personal reality. And so when you put yourself in environments with people that already have a projection of who you are, so like, let's say you're somebody that goes out and parties a lot. If you want to stop partying and focus on staying inside and having hobbies and doing anything else but partying, if you go around a group of people that all they know you for is like, that's fucking Jimmy that chugs down Modelo's, like what's Jimmy doing now, trying to go on a fucking 5-mile walk right now? Like, ain't nobody trying to do that shit right now. It's gonna be an odd, like, you're gonna start to fall off with some groups. Who you hang out with really does affect the way your life is. And that is also another quote by Denzel Washington, where, is it even Denzel Washington? I don't know, I always say that shit, but this could fucking be a quote that his ass got from somebody else. But the quote basically goes that, let's say there's 7 smart people. If you become a part of their group, you're gonna be the 8th smart person. If there's a group of 7 people that are fucking idiots and you become a part of their group, you're probably gonna have idiotic mindset. It really does rub off on you. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen that fruit picture of like what happens to fruit when it's next to a fucking rotten fruit. It literally starts to become rotten. And I don't play about that shit. A lot of people think they have so much control on their mind, but you guys, like, our body is like a machine. You don't tell your heart beat. You don't tell your lungs breathe. You don't tell your eyes see. They happen because they happen. And it's the same way with your behaviors. You can't just decide, because I think I feel this way, I'm not going to let these group of people affect me, even though I love and I care for these group of people. They won't affect me. That's not the case. Whoever you surround yourself with will very much affect how you act. And the way you act will affect the way you move in the world. And the way you move in the world will the way you move in the world will be a reflection of your manifestations. So it's very important to protect your energy, because if you don't protect your energy, your environment can fuck that up. But then if you flip it on the flip side, if you surround yourself with people that are like-minded in a positive way, where they're not trying to negatively influence you, but they're trying to positively influence you, your life will change for the better. You don't want to be around people that are steering you into a direction that lacks purpose. You don't deserve that, and you're way too valuable for that. I think what it really comes down to is your value. So really become aware and realize, let me figure out if this is the type of people I want to be hanging out with. Like, love or not, we're gonna die one day. And I think that if sacrifices need to be made, sacrifices need to be made, man. Like, but that's just how I am. Like, of course I love people and I care for people, but at the end of the day, if you need to take the biggest step back, fuck, maybe 10 steps back if you need to. You need to do that for yourself, because we only have one life, and you want to treat your life as if it's valuable and treat yourself as if it's valuable. And if people don't value their lives and they don't give a fuck what direction they're going in, they're not going to give a fuck about your life, and they're definitely not going to give a fuck about what direction you're going in. And I promise you guys, when shit really gets low, yes, you have the very few people that stay, but most of the time people have so much shit going on, life is going too fast, that they emotionally don't give a fuck about your problems. Yes, they can be an ear to listen to, a shoulder to cry on. Like, yes, they'll be there for you, and maybe they physically won't even be there for you, because life happens. But a lot of the time, people are not going to give a fuck about your problems as bad as you're going to give a fuck about them. It's not going to hurt as bad as it will for you. All that pain that you feel if you don't achieve what you want to achieve, or if you don't have a life that you love, you feel that. So nobody in the group that you're hanging out with, the people you get drunk with every other fucking day, the people that you fuck off with every other day, those people won't end up really giving a fuck about you when it comes down to it all. I am real, and I have always been real, and that is something I will really fucking stand on. If it comes down to it and your life goes to fucking shit and you keep up, like, let's say in the worst case scenario, you don't get your life together, you end up shit, you're fucking 40 years old, you're a fucking bum. Let's say you end up on fucking Skids Row and you're a fucking loser. The people that you were rocking it and kicking it with in your 20s, let's say they did their own thing and they make it or whatever. They're not going to give a fuck about you or what was the good old days or what we did back then. People move on, people evolve. And if you don't catch up, you're going to get left the fuck behind. So you want to surround yourself with people that influence you for the better and not influence you for the worse. And that's why number one is your environment shapes your reality. So it's very important on who you surround yourself with. Number two is solitude and loneliness is protection. So what I was saying about my postpartum, I felt depressed as fuck. Like I felt so fucking lonely and I felt like I had no friends, nothing. And for the longest, I hated it and I wanted friends so bad. And of course, I'm so blessed to have friends now. Like, of course, life moved on. I feel like I've manifested great and amazing friends in my life. But there was a point where there was no friends. It was nothing. Let's say you're in a life right now, you're in a point of your life where you feel very lonely and you feel like a lot of things are shifting for you. I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, there's some times in your life where you're so influenced and you love people so hard that you can't walk away from them. Like, you actually love so unconditionally. And I think there's moments where the universe will have to put you in solitude. Like, no, it's like I love you timeout. It's like you need to sit the fuck by yourself so you can figure out what the fuck we gonna do. And so if you're in a moment where you feel lonely or sometimes let's say you do have friends or you're in a moment of loneliness, or let's say you have a social life, create a moment of loneliness. Or not loneliness, solitude. Maybe it's the same thing, I don't know. But create that moment to be alone by yourself without no outside noises, no phones, no TikTok, none of that bullshit. No loved ones, nothing, just you and your thoughts. And listen to your body, listen to yourself, and take a minute to just enjoy your own company. A lot of people are so scared to be by themselves. They think that this means that you're a fucking loser and you're like, oh, why does nobody want to? I don't think that that's a bad thing. And I think that a lot of people are so influenced by bullshit. Like, oh my God, I think, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think ever since I've been going outside, it is so bullshit. It's like at this point, the hype is just for the pictures online. Like when you're really there, yeah, the adrenaline of it all, it's like, of course it's fun to get ready and to go out in the music. Like, yes, of course, in the moment, it's fun. I'm not taking that away. But when the moment's over, all you're going to want is the next hit. Like, you're like, okay, I want to go to the club again. But like return on investment, right? Let's see it as stocks. Does this look like you're getting anything out of it? And I think like I fell victim too at one point when I was younger, like 19, 20, where I'm like, I want to go out. Like maybe I want to do like Bottle Girl. Like I want to get my social media out there. I want to get popping. Like Ari did it. Like I think Ari did it with G Herbo. That's what I fucking heard. But like a lot of these girls do it. Like, let's get my money up. Like let's don't play. We're not going to be Kim K from going outside. Like this is not going to happen. Like, and it's a really humbling thing. Like, it's not happening. Like, honestly, on the real ass note, it's not fucking happening and it's a waste of your fucking energy. And stay away from the succubus energy. Fucking just like, bleh. The club to me is such dark energy. Besides people that are trying to go there to fill a void, it's the way that the club is operated. It's the way that the nightlife is operated. It's very dark energy. Like, bad things happen at nighttime. A lot of crazy things happen at nighttime. It's really like the movie Sinners, where so much shit happened at the night. And when he woke up, he really thought about what the fuck just happened last night. And sometimes that energy of the club kind of gives like Percy Jackson vibes when they have like the lotus flower and they go into the nightclub and in Las Vegas and everything. It's like they couldn't get out and they lost sense of time. They lost track of time. Time is scarce. Your time is scarce, which means that it is valuable. When something is scarce, it is valuable. You don't just find diamonds on the road or you don't find diamonds at a park. Diamonds are valuable. And so you are valuable and your time is valuable. And so when you think that way, you can't be wasting time doing the same shit. Like, okay, we went out for this weekend. We went out. Do we need to do it again for 12 months straight for fucking 50 gazillion years? Like, that's insane. That's fucking crazy. And then even being around environments that's like negative and gossip and all this bullshit, like, oh my fucking God, fuck no, barf. Like, actually, you're worth so much more than that. Treat yourself as such and stay the fuck away from people that don't give a fuck about their own life, because we don't do that over here. The baddies don't do that. Embrace solitude, love solitude. That is the perfect time to connect with yourself. That is the perfect time to find hobbies, to do things you love. Like, to me, for example, what I love to do was I started going to the gym. I started eating healthy. I started to make TikTok videos and look into makeup products that I really liked so I could try them, or looked into new fashion that I like dive yourself yourselves into all types of hobbies that you love, books that you love, music that you used to love. Like, start to focus on you. And when you start to do that, you don't even really want to be outside of it. You don't even really want to be around people that much, because you value yourself and you love yourself and you enjoy your own company. So nothing really, like, yes, things can add to you, but in the long run, I love myself. I enjoy my company, and it really brings me more energy. It heals me. If you continuously drink and you go out, you're gonna get inflamed, you're gonna get gut, you're gonna get big, you're gonna get inflamed. Like, alcohol is the number one inflammatory thing. Like, my confession, I think people that drink out the ass, like out the ass, if you know, like, you're drinking genuinely multiple times a week, because fuck all that. It's not even like I drink multiple times a month. You drink multiple times a week, and then we hit in the gym. Like, I love the effort, of course, like, hit the gym and try, but I think on a genuine fitness level, like, the contradiction, like, to your health, like, at that point, it's laughable to the health industry. For me to even pretend, like, I would people please right now to tell the internet, like, no, at least we're trying. Like, that is bullshit. Just at that point, it looks like we value the alcohol more than the gym and the wellness. Like, it is what it is. Keep it real with yourself. We just want to look cutesy wootsy for online and looking like we going to hit the gym and we a gym girly, but bitch, we getting big off the alcohol. But that's my opinion. It is what it is. Let me not get in a whole other rant there, because I feel like that's a little bit triggering, because I feel like alcohol socializes people. Like, that's the one thing I can say, okay, because I be drinking sometimes. I get turned up. Like, trust me, you guys, I be throwing up. I can't even handle it. So I'm not one to talk, but I do think it's excessive sometimes when it's too much. I'm blessed because I be at home with my baby. I be at home with my daughter. I don't have time to be bumming out here, be getting drunk as fuck and being a deadbeat mom. I don't have time for that bullshit. I gotta be here and show up for my daughter every single day. And so I think that's why I'm not in that position to be drinking all the time. But if I didn't have my daughter and I could have that freedom to go out and drink all the time, I think I would want to monitor how much I drink. I wouldn't want to always have to mingle and connect with people through drinking, and because through drinking is clubbing, and then clubbing is this, and like how I was just talking about, sometimes it can get very dark very quickly. So it's very important you protect your energy. Like, a lot of young people, I'm starting to notice, like, they're too addicted to drinking and socializing and going out, like, in that lifestyle. Like, and I think that's the number one lifestyle that literally takes your energy and stops a lot of people from improving. Like, you have to think about it. Think about a lot of successful people, very successful people. They prioritize investing in their lives in positive ways. And of course, they go out, they mingle, they have fun, but they get the important shit handled first. Like, why are we celebrating? We should not be celebrating yet. Like, yes, baddies. Like, honestly, when we're older right now, we back on the podcast and we old, and then we in our motherfucking yachts and shit, and we chilling. Okay, then we gonna clock shit and we gonna be like, yeah, we having a time. But you guys, we prioritize always. We prioritize improving ourselves, improving our life. And so when we prioritize ourselves, that includes being in solitude and pouring into the things we need to prioritize. And that requires solitude and staying away from what don't benefit, and engulfing and indulging yourself in like-minded individuals that help you grow, that inspire you to work hard, and that also call you out on your shit. Like, some people are too nice. Like, if you're not doing too good, I want you to clock me. We're not the dumb leading the blind over here. The dumb leading the dumb, like the blind leading the dumb, or whatever the fuck the quote is. Like, we're not stupid. Like, so I want to make sure that I'm not stupid, and I want to make sure that you're not stupid. So I want you to clock my ass. And if I don't agree with you, or if you get into a disagreement with your friend or that, then y'all are not like-minded people. And what do I always say? They gotta go, because life is too fucking short to be caring about all that extra shit. We are going to die and we'll be food for bugs. You know how many fucking people had dreams like you? They wanted to visit places that you do. They wanted to wear fashion. They wanted to love like you. And they're dead now. And you don't know their names because they existed fucking 250 years ago. And you don't know shit about them. That is how fast life moves on. So who gives a fuck about all the extra shit? Like, genuinely, bro. So this one is from The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. And it's basically use absence to increase honor. When I be going to like this local bar in my hometown, I be seeing the same fucking faces every time. Like, and you guys, I don't go a lot. Like, I will go once a month, 2 times a month, maybe 3, 4 if we feeling bold with it. I don't go out that much. So if I be maybe going once in a while, like let's say I pop out, it be the same fucking faces. Like, dude, there's no fucking way. It's pathetic to me. Like, genuinely, it's pathetic. Like, you should not be a warrior of your hometown bar. Like, there's more to life like this. Like, that's kind of sad. I want to say pathetic as fuck, but it's just sad. Like, do you not have aspirations? Do you not have dreams? I don't even want to project that onto people, but to me, it's like, I don't want to become that. Like, when you see the same people anymore, it's like, there's no value. Think about it. I'm not going to go to my local bar and see fucking Drake there. I'm not going to go there and see Drake. I'm not going to go and see Kim Kardashian. I'm not going to go there and see Leonardo DiCaprio or Justin Bieber. I'm not going to go there or see none of these people because they're out the fucking way. And like, granted, they're celebrities, but that gives off this mysterious vibe, and then it gives off very scarce vibe. Like, so when you do see these people and like they come across them, you're like, oh my God, like what the fuck, they're here, because you know you might never see them again. And so people start respecting you and valuing you, and so when you come around, they're like, oh my God, like she's around, like we're gonna have a time. Withhold your energy. Like, be selfish. Like, this is my fucking energy. Be to yourself and be selfish and enjoy your own life and enjoy and focus on progressing your life in the ways that you can progress. And so when you do that and you come around, they're gonna be like, the baddie's back. And also people feel that. To me, like, things are energy. I've always said that with Marilyn Monroe, how Marilyn Monroe changed her aura, or how we've seen with Michael Jackson, how he went from Michael Jackson to MJ and he wrote his manifestation notes. Like, that is aura. When you could project that energy to people, people can feel that. So when you're away and your energy is very scarce, you value yourself, you value your time, people feel that energy, and so they treat you how you treat yourself, and they're like, I value you, I value your time as well. And there is a quote from the book that shows an example of things that are valuable, because I was like, I want to find something that could show you guys an example of how when things are valuable to people, what does that look like? Like, not people wise, but what does that look like? So I want to read off of a page of the book. The sun, it can only be appreciated by its absence. The longer the days of rain, the more the sun is craved. But too many hot days and the sun overwhelms. Learn to keep yourself obscure and make people demand your return. That is from a page of the book, 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Let's say it was a hot ass day, so hot, like, oh my God, I'm sweating, I can't even breathe. We would want it to rain so bad. And so that is how you should see your energy, because you are valuable, queen. You can't surround yourself with people that don't feel that way about themselves, because then they will make you feel that way about yourself because of the crab mentality. The crab mentality is a subconscious behavior that humans do, where when they see somebody doing better than them, they grab you down. So when crabs try to escape, a lot of crabs will try to grab the other crab to try to escape. So they'll grab each other down. So like, they're all trying to escape this bucket. And so they're all like throwing each other down. And that's kind of like life. Like, a lot of people are trying to survive. And so when you have to use all your energy to survive, to pay 9 to 5 and to do all these things, you don't have energy to get yourself out of the rat hole, right? Get yourself out of the rat race. It's very hard. Like, for a lot of people, all they can do is succumb to the 9 to 5, the occasional vacation, seeing your friends. Like, their life is literally Family Guy, Simpsons. Like, when you think about these shows, right, and the main characters, it's the same thing. You know, they go to work, they go to their local bar, you know, they see their wife and kids at home, but it's the same storyline, and humans can fall into that pattern, but it doesn't have to be that way. And abundance is for everyone. Abundance is not for the top 1%. It's not for them and the ones at the big screen and the ones at the carpet and the red carpet. It's for you. Abundance is for you. You were put on this world to have abundance. It was for you. They keep you distracted and they make you feel like your time is worth nothing, and so you have to drink it out and, you know, hate your life, and then go to work on Monday and still fucking hate your life. That ends today. That ends now. We're done with that bullshit. We're done with that bull ass motherfucking shit. You are valuable and your time is valuable, and so you treat yourself as such. You treat yourself as it's valuable. You treat yourself like you are a diamond, because you are. So your energy is scarce. Stop being around fucking losers. A lot of people are losers. They suck. Like, you think that a lot of people are these cool, awesome people, and like, of course they are. And a lot of people are a reflection of who you are. So when you reflect and you project all this onto people, it's what you are. If you think someone's capable of something, if they're beautiful, they're this or that, but who you are, you're projecting onto them. So if you are going to be around people, and you should be around people, humans are social creatures, choose like-minded people. Do not fall victim to people that are in the rat race. There's a video, I'm going to put it down below if you got this far on the motherfucking podcast. I love you, queens. But I'm going to put it down below. It's like, I know maybe you guys have seen it, but it's a video of like this rat, and it's a cartoonish video, and the rat is like going through life, and it's like a 1-minute animated video, but it's kind of showing like how humans are. And it was showing the rat eating chips, going and doing this, all these ads, and you really have to watch the video. But the whole point of it was that we are in a fucking rat race. That is how the system was created. The system was created against us. And then God forbid you're a person of color. God forbid you a motherfucking woman. God forbid that you have all the odds stacked against you. It keeps getting fucking worse. But at the end of the day, you can't control the system. You can't control the external. You can't control none of it. You can control yourself. You can control this moment, and you can control now. And so control who you surround yourself with, and control the things that you put your soul out there. Don't absorb all these negative influences and these negative energies and these negative entities. Protect your energy. Protect it like it's the most valuable thing in the world. Money isn't the most valuable thing in the world. Your house, your car, your relationship, none of it. It's yourself. It's your soul. It's your energy. Because with your energy, you can transmute it and have abundance. You can have the big cars, the family, the happy life with your energy. That starts with focusing within. And so that's why I think that the scarcity effect, like you can't be having your energy all around. Like if you're so, like I said, you're so used to seeing the same people at your fucking hometown bar, like are y'all fucking, I don't want to be that. That's fucking ugly. Like actually ugly luck, bad luck. That's a loser mentality, actually. That will not make you money. That will not improve your life. That's a loser mentality. And I'm not talking about people that occasionally do it and like once in a while we show out. Of course, have a balance. Of course, if you've had a long, busy week and you've worked on yourself all the time excessively, all the time negative patterns, drinking, going out, not focus and prioritizing on the things that you love, the hobbies, things that will help benefit your life, improve your life, self-improvement above all. We are put on this earth to create and evolve. Humans are not put here to not be doing nothing. You're not here to be a fucking blob. Get to it, babe. Because at the end of the day, time is not going in your favor. There's the end of this race is that we all fucking die and we're food for worms. You're gonna get eaten by a fucking bug, and that's all you will be, and that's it. Like a religion aside and what happens in the afterlife and this and that. This can be heaven now. You can have heaven after, but let's have heaven now. And that starts with improving aspects of your life that you are ignoring because you want to have fun and you want to fit in and you want to do this and you want to do this. Start protecting yourself. Stop fucking bullshitting. Reparent yourself. Be like, we're not going out this motherfucking weekend. We're going to find something the fuck else to do. That can literally, and you can make it fun. Do a hair mask. Do a face mask. Watch a motivational video and then follow it up with a fucking childhood motherfucking favorite movie or your favorite motherfucking movie or favorite show. Read your favorite book. There's so much shit to do than sit here and hang with low vibrational fucking losers. And that's that on that. And when I was in that solitude that I hated so bad, and you know what? I lost so much weight. I completely body recompositioned completely. I went from 180 pounds to 117 pounds. I learned new information on self-improvement. I've learned so much sauce on how to improve my life. Like I would never make this podcast. I would never care about myself to the extent that I care about myself, and I wouldn't see the rewards that I've seen so far, this far, if I didn't prioritize myself for that moment of loneliness. I thank the universe for that moment of solitude. It may in the moment felt like it sucked ass, but it taught me so much, and it taught me that your energy is valuable, you are valuable, and treat yourself as such. I'm gonna leave it on that, you guys. I post every single Thursday, and I have my podcast on Apple and Spotify if you want to hear on the go while you're doing your makeup, while we chilling, while we in the car zooming. You can hear me on Apple and Spotify podcast. If you want to see me, queens, hello, I'm on YouTube app. And yes, queens, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next Thursday. Mwah. Peace and love. Bye, queens.